Stop number 9 in the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to North Wilkesboro Speedway in the brushy hills of North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. As we're here today for the running of the first Union 400. This is the first of 2 stops we have this season at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Here as we're ready for 60 laps of action here today. On the pole for this event here today, it's Kyle Matthews, car number 9, the Mellow Yellow Pontiac. He's alongside Cole Deaver in car number 3, the GM Goodrich Chevrolet. Both drivers have yet to win races so far this season. As also these two drivers as well too. Car number 11, Jessica Shelton, who usually runs well here at North Wilkesboro. She's on starting 3rd today. Alongside of her, Seth Cole, car number 25, the FRN Chevrolet. Both those drivers carry in-car cameras in today's event. 3rd row sees car 44, Angel Navarro in the Z-Line New York Rangers Pontiac. He's alongside car number 20, Cole Baker in the Dollar General Chevrolet. 4th row sees Quentin Moore, who won this season at Texas. He's alongside the Atlanta winner this season. It's Zach Rogers. 5th row has the Nashville winner this season, Levi McIntyre in car number 99. Beside him, car number 16, Johnny Gardner in the Ineos Motor Oil Chevrolet. A new scheme for this season, for this race, I should say, too. Next row, Trent Dunham in car number 1 and car number 10, Joshua Osborne. Next row down has car number 69, Kev Shear in the Waste Management Chevrolet. He'll be alongside car number 42. It's Nicky Martinez. Next row down has Dylan Young in the Miller Ford, car number 2. He's alongside car number 24. It is Tyler Deaver alongside. Dylan, by the way, won the season at Homestead this season. Kev Shearer, we forgot to mention, won this season at Richmond. Next row down has the Daytona 500 champion Keith Batson in the Motorcraft Ford, car number 39, as he is alongside the number 18 FedEx Sailor Moon Chevrolet of Nathan Hudson. Next row, Jesse Turner in number 17 and number 4, William Brock. Next row down has our 3rd in-car camera lighting inside Kate Anderson's car number 88, the GM Goodrich Chevrolet. She is flanked by car 22, Dylan Poteet. Next row, car 91, Jordan Anderson, and number 41, Taylor Gertis in the Sheets Chevrolet. Next row down has car number 5, Phil Parker, and number 43, Mike Becker. Next row down has number 01, Jake Emerson, and he'll be alongside car 76. It is Ty Dent. Next row down, Zach Winkle in number 97 and number 14, Matt McIntyre. Next row down, Ryan George in 30 and number 48, Jay Jefferson. Next row down, Cassie Dent in 84. She'll be alongside number 52, Mason Wood. Next row down has number 59, Zachary Fitzwater, alongside of him, Charles Sanford in 03, coming from way out back in that Vanilla Coke Chevy. Next row, Matt Haas number 8 and number 19, Rob Evans. Starting shotgun appeal will be car number 12, Mitchell Collins, and number 70, Kat Batson. So the field is all lined up for 60 laps of racing here today, as we're about a few seconds away from giving the command to fire the engines here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. This is the second of 3 straight races we'll have on a short track here. The next race on the tour after this will be at Martinsville Speedway for the running of the STP 500. Here comes the command of fireman at North Wilkesboro. Command given the fire the engines as the field is rolling down the front straightaway here, and we will get the green flag to start the race right after this. Pace car about to duck off on the pit road here as the field will be led in the command of Kyle Matthews as he and Cole Deaver lead him down here. In-car cameras again today will be carried by Seth Cole, Jessica Shelton, and Kate Anderson. Those three will be carrying in-car cameras in today's race here today at North Wilkesboro as the green flag will fly, and we are underway in the first Union 400. Cole Deaver sent up the racetrack here as they come off turn number 2 here. Kyle Matthews will take the early advantage. 3 wide through turns 3 and 4 here as you see Angel Navarro come off turn number 4. He'll try to take 3rd position away from Seth Cole and Cole Deaver both. And Navarro goes to the number 3 spot here. Quentin Moore tries to follow through underneath in number 89. As he has got number 99, Levi McIntyre, with his buddy Trent Dunham behind him in number 1 as we're completing the second lap here. Seth Cole goes to 4th position, and Quentin Moore up to 5th. That's now 3 wide here. McIntyre tries to go underneath Cole Deaver and Cole Baker. A pair of Coles going at it here, I should say. And boy, poor Cole Deaver, he did not get a really good start here, as he's dropping from outside pole to way back. Just cannot find a line. On the low side to get up underneath there to try to get himself back in contention. As now Zach Rogers and Kev Shearer and Joshua Osborne now go at it for position. 6 to 69 and a 10 going at it here. Now finally Deaver gets a line underneath between Osborne and Johnny Gardner. And whoa, Phil Parker almost gets shoved into the wall in the inside lane. There's Phil at number 5, as he has now shoved Tyler Deaver up the racetrack in 24 and Nicky Martinez in 42. Meantime, Jake Emerson goes low, and he tries to get by. He got by Martinez, and he tries to get by Deaver in 24. Tower Deaver, that is. And Phil Parker goes up underneath and takes position away from Jordan Anderson in 91, the Team Mopar Dodge. As Parker tries to make his way through the field here, you're on board with Kate Anderson in number 88. Kate running 16th right now. Up ahead of her is Keith Batson in 15th. And now from Jessica Shelton's view. Shelton in 2nd position as she sees the leader, Kyle Matthews, ahead of her. Those two drivers have both won at North Wilkesboro before. And Jess also has our roof cam on the number 9 and number 11 McDonald, number 11 Bubba's Ford, as the yellow flag's flying for the first time. You see the pace car on the racetrack, obviously, through Jess's view. And it's Mitchell Collins, car number 12. He had a solid run at the last race on the tour at Bristol, and it all falls down for him as the Pennzoil Dodge crumpled up early in the early going here on lap number 9. Oh, we had a bottleneck off the come off to number 4 here. Let's see what happened off to number 4. Nathan Hudson gets into Charles Stamper, sends him right into the 12 of Mitchell Collins, and then Rob Evans gets right into Collins' car, collects Charles Stamper and Matt Haas both. And those 5 cars, unfortunately for them, dire straits for that bunch right there, including the man at bright yellow number 12 there. Boy, we thought with the season going on for Mitchell Collins, we thought for Mitchell Collins having sponsorship with Pennzoil on board was gonna turn his luck around this season after having driven the number 70 Rumpel Furniture car last season, and unfortunately for him, not the luck he's been wanting, not the luck he's had here. There's Rob Evans sitting on pit road in car number 19. He's also badly mangled up. So pace car's about to duck off on the pit road here. Charles Sanford will, sadly for him, finish dead last in today's race here. Mitchell Collins will start inside of the row here. Oh, sorry, on the inside here alongside Kyle Matthews. So we'll see what the lap car will play any hindrance to the leaders here as they come off turn number 4. Green flag flies back out. We're back underway at North Wilkesboro. Matthews again gets a pretty good jump and on the start here. Shelton stays right there behind, 2nd position. 3rd is Angel Navarro. 4th is Seth Cole. 5th right now is, well, trying for 5th is Levi McIntyre. And there he is. He goes out and he gets by Quentin Moore. And now Quentin Moore trying to face with the same problem Cole Deaver had earlier, and that was stuck on the outside. And now he's, in this case, stuck behind traffic, lap traffic that is. Now in between a couple of yellow cars here with Collins and Cole Baker. But now Baker gets by Quentin Moore. Now Joshua Osborne tries to do the same thing, and Deaver gets a little out of shape, come off turn number 4. And now Johnny Gardner's 16 car goes up underneath there as they come off turn number 2. And Gardner takes position now as he gets by Deaver, and now Deaver's still back to being stuck on the high side there now with Keith Batson and Dylan Young. And Young almost gets loose and spins. And he's now alongside Jesse Turner and off turn number 2. Collins still stuck on the high side. Tyler Deaver now getting by Phil Parker in car number 5. And Zach Winkle almost getting turned as well, too, along with Parker. But off turn number 4, they're getting really loose off that turn. Fitzwater goes by. Martinez goes by. Poteet goes by. Cassie Dent goes by. Matt McIntyre now trying to get underneath it. And Matt this season, or in this race, I should say, sporting sponsorship from Advance Auto Parts on his number 14 Ford. And Rob Evans now back on pit road here, 35 miles an hour on pit road. And that is a killer here for Rob Evans, as Kyle Matthews will come by to complete another lap. There he is, getting by Shelton. And I think Evans is just trying to use the pit road as kind of a racetrack for him. But again, the 19 car now running with leaders, but it's not on the lead lap. He is in 39th position at the moment. And now comes back on the pit road here. Evans is 4 laps down, by the way. Collins is still running it right now as well, too. In the 12 car, he's a lap down in 38th. And apparently, I don't know if it was a stop and go penalty or what, though. I don't see him. I didn't see him running too fast on pit road. So I don't know what the story that's all about there. Levi McIntyre, by the way, has the fastest lap of the race so far at 119.142. They qualified here at just over 118, so they're running faster laps than they did in qualifying. Meantime, we got a battle right here. As you see, Jordan Anderson, Zach Winkle, and Zachary Fitzwater and Jesse Turner on this mix. That's in the top 20 right now as the field comes off turn number 4. Winkle this time clocked in the 18th position. Fitzwater's 19th. Anderson's 20th. Jordan Anderson, that is. And Jesse Turner running in 21st as they come off turn number 2. And Cole Deaver still getting loose as he's now being followed by the other good wrench car. That's Kate Anderson in number 88. Riding with Kate Anderson in car number 88 as she's now following Cole Deaver. That's Kate running 16th. Deaver up ahead in 15th position right now. Same sponsorship on both those cars there, but they're not the same team than you would think they would be. You look back from Kate's car now, she sees the Jeff Gordon cars come up behind her. That's Tyler Deaver, Cole's brother. Tyler right now running in 17th position in the Jeff Gordon cars as he finished the race second. She finished coming off a second place finish at Bristol. His best finish of the season. And Tyler, of course, hopes to nab his first victory of the season sometime during the year. Ty goes low on Anderson, does not do so. Meantime, Cole Deaver's now caught up behind Keith Batson as Cole now tries to get by the Daytona 500 winner this season. But yeah, Keith Batson there, of course, sporting sponsorship for from not only Napa but also from Motorcraft. And Kate Anderson really shoved Tower Deaver. And Kate said, "Get out of my way, Tower. I want to run that position, and you're not getting by me." And she kind of proved her point right there. And Tower, I'm sure, not very pleased with that move. And now, and look at Tower. He's now trying to close back in on Kate. He's got blood in his eyes right now. The battle still raging on between Batson and Deaver right now. Cole Deaver, that is, as the battle for 14th position going on. Quentin Moore's running in 13th. Dylan Young is in 12th. 11th is Johnny Gardner. 10th is right now not Rob Evans. 10th position right now is Kev Shearer. 9th is Zach Rogers. 8th is Joshua Osborne as he tries to get by Cole Baker for position. Baker's in 7th. 6th is Trent Dunham. 5th is Levi McIntyre. 4th is Seth Cole. 3rd is Angel Navarro. 2nd, Jessica Shelton. And Kyle Matthews is the leader right now as they come through turns 1 and 2. On board now is Seth Cole. Almost, or just past halfway home in this race here. 37 laps in the books. And 23 laps remaining here at North Wilkesboro Speedway as Seth Cole hangs in there in 4th position. Up ahead is the top 3. Angel Navarro in 3rd, Jessica Shelton in 2nd, and Kyle Matthews running as the leader at the moment here. Matthews has led every lap so far from the pole. It has been since season 25 when Kyle Matthews last won in a points-paying race, at least. Last season he did win the Winston at Charlotte, but did not win a points paying race all last season, despite the fact he finished in the top 10 in the points. So you know he'd like to change that here today at North Wilkesboro. But meantime, drivers like Jessica Shelton and Angel Navarro want to stop Matthews and keep him winless for at least another race. And there got lap traffic up ahead right there in the form of Rob Evans right there as Matthews again has caught him. Rob Evans right now is having a horrific day. He's running 11 laps down in 39th, and again he's back on pit road for like the umpteen billionth time in this race. Meantime, Navarro tries to get back up underneath Shelton for position here, and as well, and also Seth Cole now falls in the clutches of his buddy Levi McIntyre. Navarro's best finish this season was a 2nd at Texas behind Quentin Moore, and Navarro would like to get, and another driver who hopes to get his first win this season. A very formidable operation at number 44 Z-Line Designs machine is. And running right now behind 2 of the best here as they come off turn number 4 here. Matthews completes that number 43. We now have 17 to go here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Margin last time by was 43 hundredths of a second, so it is this time by between Shelton and Matthews. Matthews comes by now just Shelton, and closed up a little bit, 42 hundredths the last time by. If Navarro can stay behind Shelton, possibly they might have a shot at catching Matthews, possibly. But now, I'm not sure how much lap traffic he got up ahead. There's Nathan Hudson. There he is in the 18 car. He's going in turn 3 right now. Matthews is now going off turn number 2. So you got a full straightaway between those 2 cars. And again, they're going to get caught behind Rob Evans, possibly in that number 19 car. Matthews now gets by him. And he's stuck now between Navarro and Seth Cole now as they come out the fourth corner here. And yes, Rob's coming down pit road once again. So, but meantime, Navarro's now closing up on Shelton a little bit again here. And Shelton really knocked the interval down. It's now 37 hundredths of a second this time by coming off turn number 2. They come through turns number 3 and 4. We now have 11 laps remaining here. And knocking down another 500. It's now 3700. It's now 3200 of a second this time by. Matthews trying to hold him off. Here he won. He won at Wilkesboro a couple seasons back in the Tyson Holly Farms 400. We'll be heading to later on in the season here when we come back to North Wilkesboro. He hopes to add the first Union 400 trophy to his mantle now. And he has got 9 laps to try to hold them all off now. Starting to pull ahead just a little bit. Now it's up to 38 hundredths of a second between the front 2 cars here. Tyler Devers now finally gotten back around. Has finally now gotten around Kate Anderson. Here Devers now up to 16th position in the number 24 car. Check and see if there's any battles on the track right now. Everybody's seem to stay status quo at the moment. There's the damaged up car. There was the damaged up cars of Collins and Hudson, as you saw earlier right there. There's Hudson in the 18 and Collins in the 12. Six laps to go for Kyle Matthews. He's been on a rail at this moment right here, but up a lap car ahead, that's Mitchell Collins in the 12 car. We'll see if he's going to give Matthews any problems or something like that, or Matthews hopes not. But Shelton now closing up a little bit though. It's now 45 hundredths for a second there. Well, actually, he pulled ahead of Shelton a little bit, but by now a few hundredths of a second. They come through off turn number 4 here. Matthews now closes up on the 12 car again. Four laps remaining. 3 to go this time by. Shelton to the high side. Matthews now goes low on Collins here as they go through turns number 3 and 4 here. Shelton now goes up underneath Collins for position. And interval's now down to 36 hundredths of a second here. So now 3 laps remaining in this race here. Now Navarro has gotten by Collins. So has Seth Cole. So has Levi McIntyre. 2 to go. Collins trying to stay out of everybody's way here. Now Trent Dunham goes by him in the number 1 car. Rob Evans again coming off pit road. White flag is out for Kyle Matthews. So as he's got 1 lap remaining in this race here. Started his race from the pole at 118 miles an hour. Nathan Hudson's up ahead of him, but he's not going to be a factor here. Off turn number 4, the Mellow Yellow number 9 Pontiac goes to victory lane today. Kyle Matthews wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro. And Rob Evans just turned Seth Cole. Rob Evans just deliberately turned Seth Cole on the cool-down lap. What was that all about? Evans, I know Evans had a bad race, and I'm sure he's frustrated, but Seth Cole's not the one you need to be blaming it on, buddy. Around goes Seth Cole, puts her back in gear. I'll be dipped. I'm sure Seth's wondering what that was all about, too, here. I mean, really? Well, that was the only wild moment. What was otherwise a very quiet race here, but nonetheless, though, averaging 105.380 miles an hour, Kyle Matthews gets his second North Wilkesboro victory, and his first win since way back since first points in his first points paid win since season 25. And just a tremendous performance for him here. Jessica Shelton comes home second. Third goes to Angel Navarro. Fourth to Seth Cole. Fifth to Levi McIntyre. Trent Dunham sixth. Seventh will go to Cole Baker. Eighth, Joshua Osborne. Ninth will go to Zach Rogers. And Kev Shearer finishes in 10th. Johnny Gardner comes home in 11th. 12th will go to Dylan Young. Quentin Moore, Keith Batson, and Cole Deaver, the top 15. Tyler Deaver was 16th. And Kate Anderson, Zachary Fitzwater, Jesse Turner, Dylan Poteet, the top 20. Rest of the finishing order for you here: Matt McIntyre, Phil Parker, Zach Winkle, Ryan George, Taylor Gertis, Kat Batson, Jordan Anderson, Cassie Dent, Nikki Martinez, and Jake Emerson, the top 30. And then the rest of the order for the rest of the finishers: Mason Wood, Ty Dent, Matt Haas, Jay Jefferson, William Brock, Mike Becker, Nathan Hudson were the last cars finished on the lead lap. 37 cars in all. The only two cars that finished a lap or more down were Mitchell Collins and three laps down in 38 though, but that's nothing to say about Rob Evans, who is 39th, 21 laps down, as he about ran almost a third of the race on pit road, pretty much. But that was the cars that finished the race here. Charles Sanford was the only car out of the race. Sadly, unfortunately for him, he crashed and finished the race in 40th. So that will do it today at North Wilkesboro Speedway here. As if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got NRACs, we got gaming videos, whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Kozar's for his channel. Be sure to check out Seth Duracell Cup Series. And I guarantee his races are a whole lot better than what I have to offer too. His series is back in full swing as well too. And also be sure to check out some NR online stuff as well too. So that will do it here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Congratulations again to Kyle Matthews, the winner of the First Union 400. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. We will see you at Martinsville Speedway for the STP 500.